Mistakes hold all the answers. Progress comes with chances. Luck plays with the traveling man. Always on the journey. Kiss the flames that burn me. Constantly developing plans. Evolving, evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. It's evolving, it's evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. We can't control what happens, only our reaction mold into the future we meet. Be the innovation, balance the equation. The only way to put yourself back in the game is evolving, evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. It's evolving, it's evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. Everything is evolving. Change is the solution, bring the revolution. Time ain't here for staying the same. Phase is the duration, balance the equation. No, nothing's gonna stop you as long as you keep evolving, evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. It's evolving, it's evolving. Yeah, everything is evolving. Everything is evolving. What's up, guys? As you can see, I'm in the purple room, and Mom's feeling a little under the weather, so I thought I would take the wheel today. And we were both thinking about telling some stories from back in the day in Florida, so I might do that. But it's great to be here with you. And I want to kick it off with a song I'm working on for next Purple Party, which is called The Last Hippie in Florida. Now, I'm not a hippie myself. I'm looking like one with the hair and the shirt. But it's not really probably what I am. It's certainly not the kind of show I play. And it used to be. I remember there were tons of hippies in Florida, and I used to play with lots of hippies around. And that's changed. So I was thinking about that. And that was kind of... Now, my parents were hippies, okay? I'm going to tell a story maybe Mom wouldn't want me to tell because she's not here right now. The real reason that I ended up in Florida, the first time we ever came, the reason my parents fell in love with the place was, well, because of skinny dipping. They sold everything and they bought this motorhome and they drove it down to New Orleans, and we partied in New Orleans for a while, and then we decided, are we gonna go west or are we gonna go east? So we looked and we had this map that showed all of the skinny dipping places, like resorts, clothing optional resorts and everything, and there are millions of them around here, man. Paradise Lakes and all. I know a lot of my friends play gigs at these places, and so that's what drew me here and drew my parents here, and my brother wasn't too happy about that, but it was a long time ago. I came down to Florida in 1999. Well, I couldn't believe those Gulf Coast hippies just stinking up that sunshine. They were dancing down at Skipper's. There was a drum circle every day. It was $500 to rent an old house, so the riff-raff was okay. Welcome on, feel the love, don't feel alone. Welcome on, are any hippies Florida grown? Now I'm gonna check my messages here because I have somebody actually looking here to make sure that, oh, okay, good. We've got Subash and Matt's on there. Matt, dude, I'm stoked to talk to you and stoked to get going on this. I think the funniest part of The Last Hippie in Florida is going to be see how cousin Frank reacts to hippies, right? I don't really know how he's gonna react. We'll find out, right, Matt? So, anyway, I came down here and I was gonna be a big hippie star, but you know, I was just a wanderer. So I went out and I rambled and I came back maybe about, 10 years later, right as they were legalizing weed out west. So all the hippies here went to Rome. Well, I guess it's not that cold in Colorado if you're always totally stoned. But we were still dancing down at Skipper's. There was a drum circle once a week. It was only rent went up to $1,000 so we could still make hippie ends meet. Said, welcome home, feel the love, don't feel alone. Welcome home, yeah, the purple party, it's Florida grown. Now, when I came back from Japan, see, I was not a hippie. I was living in conservative places. There is no place in the world more conservative than Japan. You can't go out with no shirt on. You can't be a hippie, although I did meet a lot of Japanese hippies. That's not true. There are hippies in Japan. But I came back and I had short hair and started growing it out, and it got a little bit longer, and I started hanging out at the brewery and with my friends like Papa Bear. I'm trying to talk into being on this episode, and if you're a hippie in Florida, you can let me know. Maybe you got some info. You might be able to get on the show this time. But it didn't work out for a couple of reasons. I mean, there was one fateful night where I played country cooking down in Dunedin, and that didn't go very well. I don't know if I should play it again. Maybe. Let me see who's on here. I don't want to wander too much. So the hippies, a lot of hippies are vegetarians, right? So when I played this song at a bar, that was kind of the end of my hippie career. Well, I came to California from the land of I came to West Virginia from the land of California, where those West Coast health food junkies said, now Matt, we gotta warn you, there'll be biscuits, beans and gravy, steak and eggs make 'em man lazy. But I've been here just a month and country cooking drives me crazy. So there's no more tofu. Now all the hippies were starting to look in the back of the bar, And there's no more chopping, no broccoli. Hippies love broccoli, man. It's true. I do eat my veggies, all them green beans and potatoes, just a bit of garden lettuce for my fine ripe sweet tomatoes. But no, that ain't gonna do me. Give me more, see I gots to have it. No, I do not hop around. I'm a man, not a rabbit. And there's no more tofu for me. I said no more chopping. Orange juice is not breakfast. Salad is not dinner. Now I know them beef and dumplings ain't gonna make a man no thinner, but they fill me, make me happy, keep me warm and satisfied. I don't have to bake my chicken. I know I like it fried, and there is no more tofu for me. I mean, so you're starting to get the idea. No hippie would write a song like this. No more chopping, no broccoli. But sometimes I feel like I should be a hippie. My parents were a hippie. I have tie-dye. I have long hair, but steak don't go with sprouts. A grown man should not eat seeds. If you want to build some muscle, well then stop just eating weeds. Go grab a girl out from the country, treat her right, say she's good looking, get a job and pay the bills, and come on home to country cooking. Cause there's no more tofu for me. I said no more chopping, no broccoli. So, yeah, that was pretty much the end of me in the hippie scene, but not totally. I tried to come back, and I was hosting open mic night at the brewery, and I was doing okay, but I was drinking all the time and sleeping around, being wild, and then I made the cardinal sin. First was singing the anti-vegetarian song. That hippies don't like that. Then the second mistake I made, and I'm not sure exactly why, but my hair had gotten not this long, but it was like, shoulder length. And then I don't know if I didn't have a court appearance or anything. It must have been like a job interview or something, but something overtook me to cut my hair. Now, I've cut my hair a few times. Well, I always had long hair, but one time I cut my hair. This is the song I wrote about it. I think I wrote this when I was like 15 years old. It's pretty short. I must tell you, I've wanted to be a hippie and a deadhead and a metalhead and a stoner, but now I really don't care. I can't 'cause I cut off my hair. I must tell you, I've wanted to shake it and feel it and tie it back and see it, but now I save on shampoo. Anyone as vain as me should try cutting their hair too. Since Matt's out there, now Matt has long hair, but Matt's got more of that, that sort of cool country boy long hair, and so, it's a different shade. I'm gonna ask him about that, how he feels if he's got hippie hair, or how he would call that. But here's the deal. I was on my way, I had a little van, I had a little thing, and then what did I do? I go out to get a haircut. Now, this is a real story. This is what happened. I went out to the haircut, and it was like Bo Ricks or Cheap Cuts or whatever it was. One of those times I didn't know who it was. So I go in there, and the lady starts cutting, and she did such a bad job. I mean, I looked like Sonic the Hedgehog on New Year's Day morning. Man, I was really, really all over the place, coming up like this, and I just looked at her, and I just said, buzz me. And she just looked at me like, she knew what had happened, and it was just traumatic. So she takes the clippers to clear that cut, and she cuts me. I go home. I remember Mom was sitting there, and she's like, you look like a fuzzy coconut. And I was pretty upset, because I haven't had like a skinhead look or like a short buzz cut really ever. That was the only time. And I remember I went out to this party at this house down in Crystal Beach, and with all the cool kids and lots of hippies, and it was like I felt as this one guy was trying to help me in the local scene. And I remember I walked through the door, and he was like, God damn it! He was so upset. He was like, what did you do? He was trying, to like present me as kind of like a hippie guy, and then I looked like a fuzzy coconut. So that was the end of me, and then it was time to go and roll out and just do crazy stuff for another 10 years or so. But then I came back. I mean, here I am. Hello, guess who's back? And yeah, things have changed in Florida. I mean, there's a lot less hippies. I remember when I came down here, I went to Dunedin and places like that, and there were millions of hippies everywhere, and there were different hippie families and leaders of the hippie families. I don't see any of that. I mean, I see some. There's a couple maybe, but it's really not a demographic that has increased down here, for sure. I mean, everything's so expensive, and it's hard to find a place to live. The Sunshine State is really that great for a carefree, long-haired kid. I mean, they talked about shutting down skippers, and they're canceling drum circles too. I mean, it's $1,600 for a cute one-bedroom with 4 hippies living with you. So welcome home, feel the love, don't feel alone. Welcome home, said the purple party, it's Florida grown. Florida grown. Yeah. Now, I don't want to go on too super long because the mom's not here, and I like keep these short and sweet. But let's just say I arrived, and I'm sort of reinventing the peace and love thing here with the Purple Party. That's kind of the idea. You know, if you're positive, it's the same idea as peace and love and togetherness and unity, but I think we need to rebrand it and not add all of the you know, the tie-dye. And it's nothing wrong with that. I'm wearing it. I love it. But I'm trying to rebrand it in a way that's maybe a little more universal, because we do need to get along, man, and that's what the Purple Party is all about. So if you're into that, please keep watching, you know, my videos and the shows that keep coming out each month, because I'm still here, man. I'm down here, and I'm determined to do good. And I'll tell you though, this is we'll finish up. We'll come full circle here. Now I'll tell you a little secret. You know, now I may not be much of a hippie. You know, I'm not necessarily down playing festivals and the big man in the hippie scene, but I do still like to go skinny dipping, you know, and I have a song to prove it. You know, again, in Dunedin, I'm not meaning to pick on Dunedin. I love Dunedin, but when I was down there 10 or 15 years ago, it was a very different scene. And now, like, you know, the other day I went on the causeway in Dunedin. There was a sign saying you have to dismount your bike and move this way and go this way and that way. I was like, wow, man, that isn't the way that town used to be. And it's different, man. It's definitely different. But I still do it. I ride my bike over the causeway where there's rules, and there used to be all sorts of a clothing optional section at the end of Honeymoon Island, but that's no longer really there because of the same type of idea, which is fine. I understand that. It could be, it might not be a good thing for families and whatnot. But I still like to go out into the ocean and just kind of feel free, you know? So I go out there, and that's what I love to do on my day off when I'm not playing gigs. I like to go out there and just swim and feel free in the beautiful Gulf, you know. And it's not that I'm on no mission to be a weirdo. It's just, the truth is, I just don't like swimsuits, you know. I like Florida, I like the beach. The purple flags are flying, but I gotta beat the heat. So I take off my shirt, I take off my sandals. Wait. What's that I see underneath my love handles? It's a swimsuit. There's Clearwater Beach and Paso Grill too. They're fun and all they're chill, but if you're sopping wet, billabongs keep falling off. I know a secret spot where you don't need swimsuits, and I don't like swimsuits. It's a long, long walk down a very quiet beach. Put your thumb in your waistband, pull down, you're free. The way it should be, Mother Nature's decree. The sun, the sand, the sea, and me. I don't like swimsuits. I don't like swimsuits. They stick to your thighs and they dry real slow. They got pockets, I might forget about my phone. They ride my hide, they drip on my shoes. I don't like swimsuits. I don't like swimsuits. The long walk back, the sky's growing black. The lights flick quick as a coming storm cracks. I get near the showers and I pull my trunks on. And all the freedom is gone. I wash off my face, I wash off my neck, I wash my legs and feet, but what about the rest? It's sandy and it's salty and it needs a washing too. I don't like swimsuits, I don't like swimsuits. They stick to my thighs and they dry real slow. They got pockets, I might forget about my phone. They ride my hide, they drip on my shoes. I don't like swimsuits, I don't like swimsuits. All right, well that was my little tour from beginning to end with a little skinny dipping tale for you. I am gonna finish up here with maybe one more tune. It's one I played yesterday, but I want to try last time, but I want to try and get it a little more right. It's one I'm really excited about. And again, this week, if you're interested, I will be playing down this weekend on Clearwater Beach. I'll be down at the Hilton Hotel for a sunset show, like 4 to 8 on Friday, and at the Salty Crab, which is a really nice restaurant down in Clearwater Beach, from 6 to 10. They're very different, though. I play mostly cover songs, and it's really just about having fun with the tourists down there. And it's a lot of fun. So if you ever want to come down and see me when I'm doing that, please do. I implore you to do so. And this is a song I'm really excited about. Another one that's going into the next Purple Party. A lot of the material you're hearing, not all of it, but a lot of it's what I'm working on for this this month's show, which is going to come out at the beginning of September. And this is just one I'm really excited about. I played it last time, but Mom and I were laughing and joking. So I'm just going to finish up with this one. It's a good sentiment. It's very purple. It's about, you know, we're just people, you and me, and we shouldn't build all these walls, and I don't know why we did, you know, why we built all these divisions. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. These live streams matter to me. I'm not sure why, but they do. They matter very much to me, and I'm hoping Mom will be back next week. And thank you for watching, and I really appreciate it. I really do. High-speed internet got mixed with too much wine, or your last reality, it did not mesh with mine. But we completely lost perspective, and now we're out of time. It's just you and me. I said, why is it so hard just to love, just to love? And why is it so easy just to hate, just to hate? And why is it so hard for us to see, us to see? It's just you and me. It's just you and me, just you and me. It's just you and me, just you and me. It's just you and me, just you and me. When everyone decided not to hug, or when we all turned handshakes into that old fist bump. But we keep on pointing fingers, and man, I've had enough. It's just you and me. And why is it so hard just to love, just to love? And why is it so easy just to hate, just to hate? And why is it so hard for us to see, us to see? It's just you and me, it's just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, it's just you and me, it's just you and me, just you and me. When gasoline became more like champagne, when everyone on Twitter suddenly thought they had a brain. But we've let them all divide us, and that's totally insane. It's just you and me. And why is it so hard just to love, just to love? And why is it so easy just to hate, just to hate? And why is it so hard for us to see, us to see? It's just you and me, 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 it's just you and me. Guys, I mean, I miss having Mom here today, but it's a lot of fun hanging out with you. It really is. And maybe I'll see you down in the sand this weekend, or back here next Tuesday for another live stream. Who knows what we'll be getting into, but we're in the dog days of summer. Come on, go out there, fall in love real quick before you gotta go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Just to love, just to love. Why is is it so easy just to hate, just to hate? And why is it so hard for us to see, us to see? It's just you and me now. It's just you and me, guys. I'm gonna see you later. I'll see you next time, okay? Thanks for watching.